Hey guys, what's up? My name's Vic Taylor and welcome to episode 2 of the new series that I've started on my channel called Break It Down, where I take my own gameplay from either Black Ops or Modern Warfare 3 and I break down my objective decisions so that you can better understand them and understand how I've been playing. So to start off with, I automatically run to A. Half of us should go to A and half of us should go to B, because this map, these kind of Modern Warfare 3 star maps, they're completely different shapes. Instead of a line for the flags, they have them more in a triangular. So you do want to split your team up equally. You don't want to have them 1 or 2 remaining on the home flags as you would in Black Ops. But as you can see here, I don't jump straight onto B either at the beginning or here. I cover from middle, I cover from tunnel, because the people coming out of tunnel, except from there, they're usually going to be looking straight to B. They're not going to be checking their corners, because the majority of Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3 players, they don't check their corners. I can't stress how important it is to check your corners, as I quite often say, look both ways before crossing the street, otherwise you will get knocked down by a passing gun. So that is what happened there. Thankfully we capped B, and now I have the decision to make. Unfortunately I do make the wrong one. I'm a bit cap happy in Modern Warfare 3, as a lot of people are, simply because it gives you a point towards your point streaks. And you may be wondering why I am running support. That is because I am running an entire prestige with support, and then the next prestige is going to be entirely with assault. I'm testing out what I like, and I'm possibly going to do a shotgun only prestige as well. So there you go. But currently we only have the one flag. We are capping B though, so I jump on it, give the dude some help, get a cheap flag cap there, but we do immediately lose A. And I remember at this point in the match I'm saying, okay, they're pushing all the flags, I'm going to hover between A and B as best I can, try and help you cap them and keep them. But they are pushing A extremely heavily. We can't really push to C without having A, because it is the wrong kind of map shape for that. And they are throwing their mother and everything at me. But I see that sentry gun, I see that on the minimap I'm completely alone, so I get out of their sharpish and I decide to vamoose. I decide to push through middle, and I will try and go for C, because it's obvious that we're not going to get A with the sentry gun there, and unfortunately no one pushes with me because we're all dying in our own spawn, which is somewhat unfortunate. And then I get quickscoped. I remember I actually watched this kill cam because I didn't know what the hell happened. Then I saw, oh, you have a sniper, fine. This is a pretty simple decision. I see that he's taking B, wallop, I get him. I don't know where the stun came from though, and then another sentry gun pops up and I have absolutely no hope in hell there. So I spawn between A and B. I realise that they're going to try and take one of them. A lot of my teammates seem to be over at B, even though we are losing it. So I decide to take out the sentry gun today so that we have no problems holding that, and then try and push up into their spawn as we are no longer losing B. This can be either a distraction tactic, or if I do kill everyone, I can push to C, because triple capping in Modern Warfare 3 is always a better idea than it is in Black Ops, because even if you have 2 flags, they will spawn behind you even if you don't push into their spawn. It's not really an option. You don't have a spawn trap tick box for Modern Warfare 3, which I guess is a good thing, because I went through a phase of really hating spawn trapping on Black Ops, probably because I was on the wrong end of it. I'm not gonna lie. But once again I am hovering between A and B. This back construction area is a brilliant place if you want to either tack insert, or if you're merely spawning there naturally, to hover between the 2 flags, keep them under control, and generally be a great team player, if of course the person will die, which unfortunately doesn't here, and a teammate has to come in and save the day. I probably should have moved forward there, because I obviously wasn't going to be able to shoot through the metal beams. The metal beams are not impervious. I actually missed a quad feed with a Predator missile by hitting one of the cranes up top, so I know very well that they're not impervious to bullets or rockets. And I'm brilliant. I actually stunned myself here, but I do throw another stun. Even though that I'm completely flashed, a teammate was pushing up next to me, so I threw the flash to help him out, because he won't get flashed by mine, because I never play hardcore. Now, as you can see, this is a mistake from everyone really, apart from one person if you look at the minimap. My entire team just rushes to B, and only one person flanks back to middle to protect our asses. And now I see again, they all died once, but they're all coming back to B, so I decided, no, I think I shall leave. You don't want to all be clumped in the same place at the same time, because Predator missiles can come in, even though that only got one there, and if you're all killed, then you basically lost that flag. You need to spread out. You need to have backup. You need to be able to have proper tactics and communication with your team. I can't stress how important that is, and you may be thinking, well, this is only pubs, it's not important, but you would be surprised how hard fought some of the battles are. And actually, on the other side of that, one of my requirements for this series usually is that the enemy team have over 150 points on their domination score, and it is incredibly hard to find one of those on either Black Ops or Modern Warfare 3, simply because my team usually don't let them get 150 points. It sounds a little bit arrogant and braggy, but it's the truth, and it makes finding gameplay for this series extremely difficult. So that makes me sad, Panda. I do go prone here, I do camp a little bit, because none of my teammates are around me. If you look at the minimap, no one is near me at all, and people are actually dying behind me. I do see that. I actually forgot about that. I did see that, I turned around, but thankfully it was only a helicopter which then kills me. I swear, I hate air support in this game with a passion. I'm going to use my next prestige token to probably unlock a Stinger missile. Ah, yes. I can't really complain about dying from that, seeing as I have it on myself, so we'll just forget about that. But we then do need to cap A back. I have no idea how I survived here, but we have another case of the helicopter getting in the fucking way and no one taking it out. And that makes me sad. I don't believe I actually had the Stinger at this time, and 5 teammates should be able to take it out. I don't know. But I'm holding middle here, waiting for my teammates to push up. That is another point. If you think you're going to die, don't push a flag on your own just because either you want to look good or you think that you can't use the gameplay for YouTube if you don't push constantly. Be intelligent, because you pushing a flag solo and then dying won't help out your team any. Trust me, it won't help at all. Now, I've noticed that there are people up top, but there is also someone on the flag, so I normally wouldn't jump on the C flag here because there are red dots all around us, but as one of my teammates, even if he is a green, is on there, I did jump on to help him because I don't want the poor bloke to die. And here you will see a failure of epic precautions. There are 2-3 guys on C. I hop down, want to reload. Oh dear, that didn't work at all, did it? They capped that flag rather faster than I thought they would. So I'm hopping back on it here because we had a good triple cap position. I want us to retain that, and we are losing B. So I want to cap this flag, hopefully get my MP, and we are going to save B, I believe, and then we're going to build up a nice little lead from the triple capping. Triple capping is always nice, and then we lose A, which is lovely. I don't know who is shooting him right here, so I wait. Also, don't be scared to just sit in a corner if you are either... That was a terrible time to call in that stealth bomber. I knew I was in their spawn, I knew that they were there, and I just decided, fuck it, I think I'm going to die. I'm going to sacrifice myself. That was the wrong thing right there. But don't be afraid to sit in a corner, even if you're sound whoring, or even if you know someone's there. Because, again, it's better if you survive. Don't be proud about your gameplay. Don't be proud about, people going into your vault and watching your gameplay or whatever. Look after yourself. Unless you have to run in blindly, and I don't know how I survived that, run in blindly and defend a flag, then look after yourself. Because rushing 110%, as I have said in the previous episode, it doesn't always help everyone. And at the end of the day, you being alive is better than you being dead. Now, I go, again, a perfect example, I go prone here and wait because I know they're coming around the corner, and I have no idea how I died there, and it annoys me. That is what annoys me about Modern Warfare 3. But I knew they were coming around the corner, and if I had pushed up, I would have been put in a disadvantageous position. As it was, I was in the advantageous position, and I'm afraid bullshit killed me, because I had first shots on him, I was laying prone. I do think that I should probably have got him. But at this point, a lot of my teammates die. I'm thinking about, should I hop off the flag, shouldn't I? Thankfully, that enemy, whether he had a sniper rifle or not, is terrible. He had a good couple of seconds where he could have shot me, but he didn't. I don't know whether he thought I was a dead body or what, but there's no excuse for that, really. Now, I know they're on C, and again, the sniper he's been on my balls all game, I swear. He just gets me at the most inopportune moments from the most odd angles in the world, and... don't get mad. I don't know. People say don't get mad because it'll negatively affect, and he'll see little playing dead, just trying to get the flag, being a bit lolly. don't get mad because it'll negatively affect your gameplay. I find that having a little bit of a rage and like, fuck you, kid, what the fuck are you doing? Get out of the corner, you little retard. That helps my gameplay. I have a little bit of a go at myself. I tell myself to wake up. I realise that it's my fault that I died, even if I tell them off for it. I probably realise that it's my fault and I'm just having a go. It makes me feel better, it gets me up off my arse, and I can play better as a result of it. So I don't think that's for everyone, but generally that's what I do for me. And if you've ever played with me, you may hear me complaining quite a bit. I'm not complaining at you, I'm not having a good old-fashioned moan. I am merely trying to get myself motivated and up in arms, as it were, and therefore I'm going to help you guys win the match. As you can see here, the time for healing, it's so slow in this game. I really can't put it across in words. I think that it really should be faster. I really like the Black Ops. I'm saying really a lot, aren't I? I like the Black Ops healing time a lot. It fit in. You could duck behind a wall for a couple of seconds and be fine. And I honestly don't know where that guy was going. He was just wandering off into the corner. But this is another point where I don't push up. I sit here and wait. I have the advantage. If he's going to come around the corner, then he can come around the corner and die, quite frankly. I'm not going to push up onto A because I know that one person is to my left and there 2 people are in front of me. I would have died if I had pushed around there. And a teammate just pushes on and dies. B, intelligent. We're about to win. We don't need that flag. If we needed that flag, yes, I would push. But we don't need it, so why die? I died anyway, but that's not the point. So I hope you enjoyed this commentary. I most certainly do enjoy doing these a great deal. I have the next episode lined up already, and that should be Black Ops. I'll be going alternating games. So I do hope you enjoyed. 7 caps, 4 defends, and I will see you next time.